Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is PizzaT here. Oh shit, got all sort of echo on here. Welcome. I've had this channel probably longer than 99% of YouTubers. Before like being a successful thing was even I did whatever I could to just not get kicked off. This channel actually got deleted, but let's just get to the video. First off, oh god, how can I put it? There's this guy named MrBeast, very famous YouTuber, and there's another YouTuber named Coffeezilla. He's an investigator YouTuber. Very cool. You know, I was a fan of MrBeast back when he first came out, like in what, 2016, 2017? Maybe a little earlier than that. I don't know. Maybe it was 2015, 2016. I don't know. Let's just say 2016. And his videos, he had a theme going on, and it was very different than what you see today. I'd say it's vastly better than what it is today. And MrBeast was the first person I saw to have like digital items for sale. I saw him make a complete change once somebody gave him money to give away money. All right. And his format of the channel changed. During this transition of the format of his channel, I got on his channel. I do amateur trolling. I'm sure a lot of you probably do that too. And my amateur trolling got me onto MrBeast. Let me see if I can pull this up so I can communicate with anybody if they're watching. All right, got it up in my thing. We got nobody watching. Well, so I'm just going to share this real quick with my Telegram group. They might find this interesting. All right, Telegram group. Here we go. I'll do it with ads. You know, I might as well send it to a few groups that I know would not mind. You don't want to send it to groups where the people will totally mind, though. They might get pissed. Let's see. Hookers and meth. That sounds good. Doge Bonk. They're cool. Those guys are cool. Oh, those guys aren't that cool. These guys are cool. These guys are cool. That community's cool. All right, that's a cool community. Because I don't want to get flagged. If you give it to too many communities that suck, then... And Maddie just left me hanging hard, dude. It's okay. We love Maddie. So these are groups that I know won't mind. All right, Dead Token. Brian Flat Earther. We'll send it to him. That sounds cool. Hunter. Don't know who Hunter is. All right, there we go. That's good enough. We'll send it to Dash. There you go. Bam. I just send it to a bunch of people. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. I heard my other phone beeping. All right, so I'm going to give myself a little give myself a thumbs up. Maybe that'll help. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get this off my chest and get in the groove. Like I've been doing this, my channel. I think this is, the PizzaT channel. I've been doing this channel. Shit, let's see. I don't know. This video is already getting horrible. Now you see why I only have 1,270 subscribers, and I've been here for many years. It's just how it is. I get off track. Oh yeah, I joined March 1st, 2006. March 1st, 2006. Whoa, holy crap. It's going to be 19 years here in a few months. Oh man, I should have a 20-year anniversary party, huh? That'd be cool. So that's how long I've been on YouTube. And really, when I started doing YouTube, that's right when I started having my first kid, right? And things change. I'm also getting over a cold. You know, how colds work for me is this. It has nothing to do with anything but luck and the universe pooping on you. Like I was like, I haven't gotten sick in years. And then boom, I got sick. But it's not that bad. But whatever. So moving on. Hello, one person watching. I'm in the chat. So if you want to chat with me, we can chat. We're going to begin this live reaction video because I figure I've been around for 19 years. I love YouTube. I've started many different channels. One of my favorite channels was taken down, and this channel was taken down, and this other channel was taken down, all simultaneously due to fake crypto scams. And like I was saying, I'm an amateur troll, so I was trolling the scammers. And in the process of trolling the scammers, I got marked as one of them because I was just so convincing as a troll. And I did. I trolled myself on a MrBeast. I can prove that, but let's not worry about that right now. I used to be able to prove it by going to the video, but he took me out. But so let's watch Coffeezilla because I love this guy. He is on it. He is on it for this crypto pump and dumps. I only like meme coins because it's artistic visions of stupidity. That's all it is. Like, you can't be mad at anybody because you're just basically supporting memes. And that's stupid. And if you get lucky supporting memes, that's cool too. But whatever, let's go.
I investigated MrBeast, who is recently accused of making $23 million with insider trading and scams.
Hold up. $23 million. So isn't he making about that with YouTube? You would think he's making that with YouTube, and he's making that with the candy bar sales. Why would he need to go out and do these crypto scams too? And if this is true, this is an allegation. If this is freaking true, why is FTX dude in jail? All right, well, that's pretty easy. FTX dude literally just straight stole people's money. But let's keep going. But maybe MrBeast straight stole everybody's money. Let's see. Because really, let's go. Coffeezilla, let's go.
I wanted to know the full story, so I reached out to everyone, from researchers to crypto projects, even to MrBeast.
You didn't reach out to me, who was on MrBeast, but how would have you known?
Himself. And let me say, the story is more complicated than you think.
It is complicated if you ask me, an OG YouTuber, which is by luck, I guess, and age. Yo, bro. Never mind.
I want to be clear. What MrBeast did, what his team did, is shady. But what we care about is, did he cross that bright red line from shady to illegal scam? And contrary to what Twitter says, I don't think that's an easy answer. Instead, I think the answer will depend on you. If you love MrBeast, there will be an explanation at every turn and a scapegoat. But if you hate MrBeast, what I'm about to show you will seem unethical and like a clear abuse of fame for money. So,
clear abuse of fame for money. See, if you're letting your people know, like, hey, there's this great crypto project, and it's gonna be so awesome, and you're gonna get X, Y, and Z. We saw this when he was uncovering Logan Paul and his shady crypto NFT egg game or something, and the eggs would hatch and just, but it's when you start promising people stuff. If you're like, hey, that's why I like meme coins, because if you're just like, hey, this is Poop Sausage 2000, let's go, then everybody starts making Poop Sausage 2000 stuff, like GIFs, sticker packs for Telegram, start making posts on 4chan, Twitter, and people literally start making art and start buying the coin as like, I love this art project and I'm making art in this project. And then when the laughter dies, then the whole thing starts to die. Some keep going though, like Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, Inu.
Already, this story is difficult, but I want to make you aware of two more things which matter. First, I have gone to MrBeast's team to try to fact check this story extensively, and they declined to fact check or comment on my many questions. Instead, they gave me a...
You know what? I feel like they declined to answer me because I did a bunch of videos before MrBeast cut me out of his videos, right before his allegations of staff members. You probably heard about that with the whole kid thing, the scenario. All right, so moving on.
A statement which we will get to. Secondly, I have a bit of history with MrBeast. I interviewed and spoke positively about him in the past.
I have a history with MrBeast too. Oh my God. Now it's like this like Kevin Bacon separation potato game. Bro, we're like brothers. Oh my God. Yo, Coffeezilla, we are brothers. We are brothers. All right, I just had to do that. Let's go.
But also, his new co-founder is suing me, and his other
Holy
co-founder...
crap. Oh, I'm happy he's not suing me because I was blasting, dude. I did like a live stream that went for like a week. I don't even know how long it went for, but I kept playing the MrBeast video, all this stuff, a lot of different trolling stuff. And I had been calling MrBeast out. I kind of get into character. I'm a little getting over a sickness right now. I'm trying to get back in the groove of even YouTubing. It's discouraging because I'm pretty smart and I run off endorphins too, and positivity and, people. And when I do streams like this format here, long view or whatever, it doesn't get many views on any of my channels. But if I take my phone and I do it the phone way and go live, I get a lot more people. It's like doing shorts. So shorts, you get a lot of plays versus making a video and posting it. So, you might want to make your video and have it as shorts and have it as a video too, but then you have to get the framings all to what your liking would be and the other people's liking. It's a complicated mess. So that gets me thinking, like, how could I, gets me thinking, right? So, but then I think, like, okay, well, Coffeezilla, he's not doing it like this, ghetto way. And so if you want to do something like what I'm attempting to do right now, you could say you'd have to build it up over time and be passionate about it. I've been waiting for this moment to be passionate about it and to do it, and I feel like I'm there. Though I have a show tomorrow, and then I'm going to the dude's house. I got to tear my whole my whole setup down, and it's what it is. But I'm going to not bore you with myself. Let's keep going with this investigation.
Or threatened to sue me. So you can make of that what you will. As
Coffeezilla's getting sued a lot, dude. Oh my God.
always, I just want to let you know where I'm coming from, and I've tried to get all sides of the story. We're going to start with the major allegations.
Holy crap, what coins are these? I see Pimon. I remember Pimon. Super. Yep, I remember that one too. Stack, don't remember. I don't know that one. VPP, don't know that one. XCAD, I know XCAD. XCAD's, that was made on like Zilliqa, and XCAD was supposed to help content creators be able to monetize using crypto, which YouTube would never go for. I don't care how big MrBeast is. You don't even hear about it no more. And it had that KRS1 or whatever that guy's name is, KS, I don't know, whatever. All right, moving on.
Against MrBeast and build on those. They come from two sources. Firstly, an investigation by Soma XBT, which claims MrBeast made $10 million by backing low-cap crypto tokens, which are down.
Fufu's talking about Bitcoin on Solana. Now, I've been part of Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, Inu, right, for a long time. And I could say third time's a lucky charm. There is an Ethereum one, and basically this Harry Potter's been CTO'd to the extreme. You could even say it was CTO'd over to Ethereum last summer before last summer. It got because I was hanging out with the dev at Dead and Company in LA. To live and die in LA, it's a place to be. You got to be there to know it. All right. So basically, when Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, Inu first came out on B&B, it got CTO'd there before CTO was even like a word in crypto that people used. And then, like I said, the summer before last, it got CTO'd over to Ethereum. There was no wormhole or nothing, I don't believe. Now, then another one was created for Solana, and probably by some people in Nigeria. And then they G'd it, which means they pump and dumped it. And then FM, and some bros, we CTO'd the Solana one. And so we're like the third time's the lucky charm. We have our own little cultural words now, like CTO bros, third time's the lucky charm, the takeover, and just having fun and making more art within that realm of Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, Inu, which all came from a backpack. You see there, so let's get over to what scammers do. Let's check that out.
90%. And the second investigation comes from a group of 5 people who investigated MrBeast and found $23 million in profits from, quote, scams, shady deals, and his network. Now, there are a lot of crypto projects they go over, and I want to be clear. Some of these allegations, I agree, are bad. Others, I think, are actually worse than have been reported, and still other allegations I simply disagree with them on. So we're going to start with what I don't agree with. According to the report, Polychain Monsters, or PMON, is a project which KSI promoted heavily. MrBeast did not. But
I think I have a PMON NFT or something. I had PMON for a minute.
Beast did get in the pre-sale and make a lot of money. And thus, the conclusion is made, it's highly likely MrBeast made an investment from that insider information of KSI's promotional deal. But there's simply no evidence provided of this. I had the same thoughts.
That's the thing. If MrBeast, if you knew his wallet and you could see the amount of tokens he got, then you can see when he sold it too. And so that's why the best, if you're in it to make money, if you're not in it for the art, if you're in it just to make money, then you could be someone like MrBeast that can get to a bunch of people, or KSI1 or whatever his name is, and then MrBeast, when you make the coin, you decide how many you make, and you also decide how many you keep and how many you put into the buying pool for your people. So did MrBeast keep a 2% supply? Did he keep a 20%? Did he have a 50% supply? Did he sell it? I don't know. Coffeezilla, if you can't figure this out, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
About JigStack, another coin which KSI promoted, and the conclusion is, though MrBeast did not officially follow JigStack, in his network, KSI was involved in promoting JigStack. From this information, MrBeast invested and made a large return. Here again, there isn't concrete proof. Now, I asked the team who wrote this piece, and the lead author, Casper Vanderlook.
Did you ask him what MrBeast's wallet is so you could find out? Let's find out, Coffeezilla.
Told me, quote, having known MrBeast's having a very strong connection with KSI, it's basically highly probable he was vested as a result of KSI. No concrete evidence, just going off probabilities. But I'm going to say I don't agree with that, and I'm going to toss those probabilities aside. I think they reach too far. Instead, I'm going to stick with what we can prove happened. Luckily, the biggest claims in this report, the biggest money makers, are much better supported by evidence. Starting with Super. This is the project MrBeast is alleged to have made the most amount of money on, over $10 million based on a pre-sale.
Super Farm. So there was this one guy, damn, I forget his name. He was a YouTuber, had like this wild hair, and he was all about Super Farm. And they're all about the same age. I think they're all in on Super Farm. But Super Farm is something that even Coinbase embraced. Coffeezilla should investigate XYO in Coinbase. I'm telling you, man, like there's some sketchy stuff. Like if you have a friend that works at Coinbase or somebody up at top works at Coinbase and you have a coin and they can like get it in there, then boom, you're going to get rich, dude.
Of $100,000. As for evidence, we have leaked screenshots showing MrBeast.
Whoa, so it's MrBeast. Hey, I got one of these too from his YouTube, him leaving me a comment on my YouTube channel. Yeah, he did. He took time out of his day to engage with PizzaT. So do we know each other? Kind of. So, I mean, he took time out of his day to put me in his video. So we can do the 100K thing. Is that, ooh, whoa.
He's telling Super's founder that he can do 100K. Then we have a wallet that both investigations trace to MrBeast, sending 100K.
See, wallets. See, he's tracing the wallets. Let's go.
To the pre-sale wallet. And then we have the same wallets getting millions of these super tokens in a period of unlocks, which were almost all sold aggressively. Now, why is this bad? Well,
whoa, and they're selling aggressively. Like that's one thing in the meme coin community that we take very personally. Like if you know, like you really actually do care about it and something comes out like that, that is not when you sell. That's not at all. Like, well, some people would highly argue that, but holy God, this is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like this guy, they got everybody to come in, and basically all your money, the people that got into this thing that thinks it's going to blow up and more people are going to get into it. No, you are the people that got into it. Now all your money is going to get unlocked in these time-sensitive wallets. And as soon as they get unlocked, do you think they use that money to buy more of the coin or just to sit on the coin or to invest in the project? Or do you think they just sell it to buy like Lambos and stuff, Dude, wild. And like MrBeast already, years before this, was already what I would consider rich on any standard around the world.
MrBeast is obviously hugely influential, and he publicly associated himself with the project twice.
And also, he rode off the backs of people like me and then screwed us over in the long run and never even gave us what you're supposed to do, if I don't know legally, but as spiritually as artists. Because I would say, are you an artist, MrBeast, or are you a scam artist? Because as an artist, you would feel my pain and know that I'm in the struggle of life, and that I like to eat bread too, and that I have children, they like to eat bread. And so can we break bread? Even a little thing, like if you take my music, you leave a comment on my channel, why not in the video that got 8 million views, say, hey, that's from PizzaT, check it out, boom. That's little things like that, dude. Just, in my opinion, shows you like why his candy bars should not be held in the stores. And they're overpriced. And I don't know if you've tasted them, but they do not taste good. I actually have one right here. Let's go ahead. I'll grab it real quick. MrBeast reminds me of what would have happened. Reminds me of something that never happened yet. MrBeast makes me think if the Willy Wonka movie had a dark twist and the wrong kid got the chocolate factory. That's MrBeast. And here it is, MrBeast chocolate bar. I've been saving it for a special moment. I have tried them before. Oh God. Oh God. Wash that down. Oh, it's so bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was worse than I even remember it being. Oh man.
Once on March 3rd, 2021, he responded to a tweet with eyeball emojis. And then he interacted a second time on May 12th, 2021. This is much worse. The founder, Elio Trades,
that's his name. That's what I was talking about. Elio Trades. Elio Trades. Elio Trades. I remember I said dude with the crazy hair. The master of pump and dumping, dude. Here he is. Well, he must have scrubbed his picture off the internet because it's not coming out, but this is what he looks like if someone was to draw a picture of him. Elio Trades. All right, back to the video.
There's a gym sitting there on the market at eye-watering prices set to explode during the DeFi Summer 2.0. MrBeast's response, Super? But what he doesn't say is that he'd already purchased a huge stake in Super at this point, and on the day that he's tweeting, he was selling tokens, allegedly. Not only that, he had been selling tokens.
Whoa. That means that it was just not real. That just means what he was saying, like pretending he knew. He had the tokens. They were hyping it, and they sold it. Then it crashed. Oh my God. Or maybe it just crashed because the markets were crashing too. It got out.
Tokens and continued to sell tokens. In the 72 hours after the May 12th tweet, MrBeast sold about $200,000 worth of these tokens. And remember the context. He's responding to the founder of the coin discussing a gym at eye-watering prices that's going.
Yeah, they made it seem like MrBeast and Elio Trades like, I got this gym. It was already a gym. It already did its thing, considering, and MrBeast already had it, and he's like, what is it going to be, Super? And then he starts selling right then and there. That would lead, this conversation here is going to lead people to think like, hey, MrBeast doesn't really know about Super yet, or maybe knows about Super. He's just wondering if it is Super. And he's up here says there's a gym there's on the market at eye-watering prices. Is it really at eye-watering prices? Because if it is, explode during the DeFi summer. Oh, we'll be covering soon on a video. Yes, I've talked about it before. And he says super farms, right? Or so, buy the rumors, sell the news, right? So this would be the news hypothetically. But that's the thing is they're the ones giving the news. This is some Nancy Pelosi stuff. This is on another level because you can. The thing is, it's slippery grounds because you can say, "Oh, I meant this or that." Like I was just wondering if it is this coin that I got. Maybe Mr. Beast was like, I just had a bunch of this coin and his coins he talked about. So I asked him about it. And then I went to research it. And then I saw that he was wrong. So I sold it. Excuse me. That's about as simple as an explanation as that you would have to give. But we all know the closest thing to reality would be he's like, super? Like this is all set up to get people to buy more super so they could sell the next 72 hours.
Going to explode during the summer. And Mr. Beast's response,
ticker Bitcoin. Now, if you want to advertise Bitcoin in here, I don't mind. Try to put the contract address in the chat and see what happens. You might want to put it in asterisks or put different things on the side of it. Just let's test it out. But yeah, you could put whichever one, the Solana one, the Ethereum one, or the BNB one. Sorry, I got a show tomorrow too. I'm super stressed. Not stressed, but it's like I got sick the other day. But I'm getting through it, guys. I can feel it. Then I just realized today, like, oh shit, I told my friend I was gonna watch his house. I don't even know how many days I told him I was gonna watch the fucking house for. So I gotta go to his house. So I wish I could just go there in the morning, but he leaves at 4 a.m. So I have to go there tonight. And like, where am I gonna sleep then tonight? Am I gonna put the freaking bed back in my van and sleep in my van outside his house? I don't want to sleep in his house with the dog. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty particular.
Is the coin he's selling. So publicly, it's signaling, hey, super is this undervalued coin, and privately, Mr. Beast allegedly sold. Now, I ran these wallets by Mr. Beast, as well as the accusation, but I didn't get a reply. Instead, I got a heavily lawyered statement from a spokesman, who I'm going to warn you is about to complicate things. Quote, these investments were made and managed in consultation with industry experts to ensure full compliance with all appropriate rules and regulations. The wallet is not owned or managed by Jimmy, but rather a fund led by respected and sophisticated managers. The fund closely evaluated and scrutinized hundreds and hundreds of opportunities, which resulted in several investments. Some have been more successful, others less, and others still works in progress. The fund's investment strategies apply the same rigorous standards as many other experienced investors in the field. Now, I have a lot of questions, but the big thing is Jimmy denies doing any of the trading or managing the trading and blames it on a fund. So I asked some obvious follow-up questions. What is the name of this fund? Who are the industry experts? And what rules and regulations were followed that allowed you to tweet about a coin while your fund is selling? I didn't get a response. It's worth mentioning the spokesman is Matthew Hiltzik, a well-known crisis management consultant. Thankfully, online, there still are a number of clues we can follow to try to find the right person for this fund. The reason most people link Mr. Beast to this wallet we've been tracking is mostly based on a tweet by Mr. Beast saying he bought a specific crypto punk, which belonged to an account which goes by Wu-Tang Clan. People assumed, understandably, that this was Mr. Beast's wallet. But what is lesser known is that another account has also tweeted about CryptoPunks and has the same ties back to Wu-Tang Clan. A guy named Jason Williams. He's followed by Mr. Beast on Twitter, and he's the author of a book on Bitcoin, so he's a crypto guy. And I found Jason tweeting about another CryptoPunk saying, I hope you enjoy your new home, sold for 100 ETH. That sale he's talking about links back to the same address Mr. Beast does, Wu-Tang Clan. On YouTube, there's even more clues. Jason can be seen surfing wearing a Wu-Tang Clan shirt, and his brand name, Going Parabolic, happens to be owned by the same Mr. Beast wallet, goingparabolic.eth.
Let's talk about Wu-Tang Clan. The ticker's not, or the contract wallet, contract thing's not coming up. Post like the Telegram and stuff, guys. Okay, you can tell his life force is draining when he has to smile. Which guy? Coffeezilla or MrBeast? Bro, I saw Wu-Tang Clan live. You know, I know Wu-Tang got like a really strong following, but like, I don't know. I've just never liked Wu-Tang all that much. I don't know. Maybe it's I'm too RBL Posse. I don't know if you heard RBL Posse, but that is my style of rap there. Don't give me no Bam or weed. Moving on.
So there's very good evidence that Jason Williams was also involved in this same wallet, which means that it might be true that Mr. Beast wasn't the guy buying or selling which would be good for MrBeast and bad for these investigations. But just when I thought MrBeast might have no say in what this wallet did, I saw this podcast with Logan Paul, where Jimmy discusses CryptoPunks once again, and things get complicated.
So me and Logan both bought punks. You guys have probably seen on his Twitter that he bought a bunch of CryptoPunks at the same time, right?
Yep.
Gary pulled us in that call.
Yep.
So have you ever told that story?
No.
All right. First off, fuck this guy. Second off, I got an NFT set coming out. Yeah, it's called CTO Bros, and there's 100 of them, and they're part of the Solana Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu CTO takeover. Yeah, it's great. Can somebody please post the website, Mr. Best, Mr. Beef. I'm a bigger Mr. Beef fan than Mr. Beast, but this is insane. So they're buying CryptoPunks with all these people's money, and they're taking advantage of other YouTubers that can't even get more than 2 people to watch their dang video.
Gary V, it's like 11 p.m. just out of nowhere, just calls me and he's like, yo, I got like 30 people to call, hop in. I'm like, I don't care. He's like, it'll be the best decision of your life, just get in. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I just joined the call, and I just see like Logan, and I don't even know these other people. I don't want to put them on blast.
Every heavy hitter you can imagine who's worth $1 billion was on this one call, and Gary V is in the little corner, the little square. He's going, CryptoPunks. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the next Facebook. Where all of us were like, okay,
Everyone's
Gary.
judging. I'm texting Logan.
He's
I'm like,
is
Gary lost
this
his
legit?
mind.
Bro, all of us were like, yo, Gary's nuts. Yo, Gary was right again.
I bought a bunch.
Wait.
All crypto works this way, though, too. If people center their focus and start getting it, then it'll get big. So something like CryptoPunks being able to be trendy and popular and get like Justin Bieber and this douchebag, all these people to just buy him instantly. Bless your heart, Mr. Beast, though. I just want my shout out, and then I'll take all the stuff back. And I want an explanation to why you took me out of the video instead of addressing the issue, because it did take time out of the day to do that when we could have communicated like adults and human beings with souls. Just saying. Okay, so that's what I'm getting at here. Like, crypto is a way for the small guy in Nigeria, people like Bitcoin Obama, like Pizza Pike in Nigeria, how they can be on a level playing field with everybody around the planet. This is beyond Black Lives Matter. This is, I'm not going to say you know what, but you know what I'm saying. Like, poor people with crypto and with the internet, stuff like Starlink, then bam, we are on a level playing field and we can all love.
Wait.
Yeah, I bought quite a few.
How many?
I don't want to say, but
You have to say,
please.
bro, you have to.
I've
Mr. Beast uses the hard R.
bought multiple ones. Yeah.
Well, bro, are you in double digits, punks?
Double, just shy.
Huh. Well,
Since I'm talking so much crap, now I have to work out the entire time. Because you never know. They might want to fight me. You never know when something like George Clooney dates one of my girlfriends again and gets me famous for a day. And then, oh, shit. Ugh.
this clip is very interesting because Jimmy said he made the decision to get CryptoPunks based on a call with Gary V. But those punks are owned by the wallet we just said was controlled by Jason.
Huh?
So it appears
What the
sometimes MrBeast is telling Jason what to buy for this fund. MrBeast then later talks about selling these CryptoPunks and rolling the money
What's the
into a
difference?
new project. And once again, it sounds like he's in charge.
Well, I've already sold quite a few of them, so I don't.
What?
The
he's on to
minis
the
are
next
expensive.
thing.
I bought a bunch of, so then I rolled the money into V Friends because Gary, same thing, called me. He's like, V Friends. I was like, I don't know, but last time I made money, sure.
I'll be honest, these clips to me make it difficult
nothing
to
wrong with
assume
that, hypothetically.
MrBeast had no idea what's going on. He talks
All right,
about
break
CryptoPunks
down
and
Coffeezilla.
VFriends like personal investments. And on Twitter, he says that not only he bought CryptoPunks, he also tweets about loading up on VFriends. But again, I have to say, it is also abundantly clear Jason Williams was involved. He says, hey Gary, thanks for the VFriends gift code. It was a gift from Gary to MrBeast. I'm very thankful for
All
it.
right, talking about gifts. Who wants a gift? If you go hit me up on Telegram. There's 2 groups. Look for the Harry Potter. It's called HPOS 10I Soul. Fuck, I don't know. CTO. Fuck me, man. Somebody post it in the chat if anybody's here. And I got another one, PizzaT one. I don't fucking know. But what I'm saying is I'll hook you up with an NFT that's purely for art. Maybe it'll be worth money someday if that's what you're into. But I just want everybody to know, like, NFTs and buying, like, he's just buying them because it's an investment. I made money, da-da-da. But there's a whole nother world of it, and I would like to bring you into that world. And there's a new piece of paper in town. It's called NFTs. You can draw, you could basically draw a picture and post it as an NFT on the blockchain. Has nothing to do with money at all. Maybe a little.
He didn't have to send anything. So once again, Jason Williams appears to be involved and have something to do with the trading or management of MrBeast's crypto wallet, but we know MrBeast made some of the decisions. So of course, I asked MrBeast to explain himself if he had any say over the trading, but once again, there's no response. So now I want to turn back to Super. We know from leaked DMs that MrBeast and not Jason set up this pre-sale, and we know that MrBeast made the tweet. So now we have to guess.
Did he
Here's
though?
what we know. We know MrBeast set up the pre-sale according to leaked screenshots. We know MrBeast made the tweet, but we don't know whether it was Jason doing the trading of Super, or if he was doing the trading, did MrBeast know about it? Did Jason know about the tweet? These are the questions that ultimately matter. And yes, I reached out to Jason Williams for a comment. He didn't reply. I did, however, get a hold of Elio Trades, who is the founder of Super, and he insisted that MrBeast's tweet was not a part of a deal for promotion. But you should know, he also mentions how upset he was with how pre-sale investors sold their tokens, saying most of them sold.
Yeah, that's messed up. See, that's where Elio Trades needs to watch out, man, is that you're going to get these people in it that are in it for the money. They said it. They're in the YouTube and all this for the money. Watch MrBeast. I don't know if you can legitimately watch MrBeast's old video and see what it used to be like, because he's editing stuff out. But he was basically using other people's videos to make fun of little kids and being kind of, in my opinion, way cancelable, like racist and stuff. But that's a whole nother thing. But so if you bring all these people in it that are just in it for the money, but then they're not like if he would have got into super farms and into CryptoPunks, like someone like MrBeast, he probably could have talked to them about making his own line, in a line of cheaper ones, so people can get like a $10 one, a $5 one. But no, he was just in it for the money, and Elio got stuck with the bags probably and got left the joke.
Including MrBeast. So those are the facts. MrBeast gets involved in a pre-sale, for some reason tweets at this project twice, one time on the day his fund is selling tokens, where he seems to imply that they're undervalued. In total, he's alleged to have made $11 million with this deal, according.
Damn, you know where that $11 million came from? Exit liquidity. People like you and me that saw MrBeast's tweet and are like, oh, MrBeast's probably going to buy some now, and there's all these things coming out, and he's going to partner with them. He maybe will have his own NFT set. You see what I'm saying? But that's not what happened. They just got people to buy into it, and as soon as they saw that they can make 11 mil, then they sold it all. And when you sell that much, basically $11 million into a NFT project or a shitcoin, it won't make, the market cap won't say 11 million. It won't go up by 11 million. It'll go up by like sometimes 20 to 50 million, sometimes 100 million. It'll really push the market cap up. So then whoever, now that the price is set at that, whoever buys it's going to sell it. It's going to sell at that price, however much they can sell at that price. And then it's going to drop the price. So if they sell 11 million, it's going to drop the market cap down by like 20 to maybe $100 million. And then everybody's value of their coin, as soon as MrBeast does this sell like this, that could crash and make everybody's money instantly worth half. So basically, he just took everybody's money, didn't care about what's coming out in the summer, and he's not a good person. His candy bar, I just ate it live. You saw it. It felt like it was going to kill me. I had to spit it out. I'm still traumatized. I'm still traumatized by that candy bar.
According to the report. So yeah, that's really bad. Now we're going to turn to another allegation, which is about Earn, or Eternity Chain. There are some facts
I
which
remember
are the same.
Eternity Chain.
There are others that are different. For example, instead of MrBeast setting up the deal directly, the team at Earn claims they never spoke to MrBeast. Quote, "We were speaking to his fund manager. And when I asked about these wallets selling allegedly over $4 million in tokens, they say, quote, MrBeast's fund was an early investor in our presale. He had the same unlock schedule as everyone else. Were we happy with the way he sold?"
unlock. I had an unlock schedule. You should have made that motherfucker unlock 4 years later, not anytime soon. No, not at all. And like I'm saying, like, did he really need an extra $11 million? That's what I'm saying. The rich get richer. Like that $11 million, like none of us ain't even see 1% of that probably in our lifetime, maybe. But what I'm getting at is they did like this off of your hard work money because they put a hype in your mind that they're going to do something artistic and give you some special something in your life like Hollywood does. They didn't give you shit except they sold their bags, dude. It made the project look stupid so that nobody would even want to be part of it. Really messed up. Super messed up if you ask me. You know, that's why you call me communist, socialist, or Republican, or Democrat. I don't care. But I am not seeing it being cool for people to have that much money when DoorDash and you can't even make enough money to replace your car after it destroys it. Amen. Let's go.
Definitely not. But legally, there was nothing we could have done. And then, just like with Super, they claim they didn't ask for a promotion of the project, but that MrBeast decided to comment once himself anyways. On March 9th, 2021, MrBeast responds to Eternity Chain saying, "This one will be hype." It's worth noting, once again, about 24 hours before saying this fund wallet purchased over $100,000 of earn tokens in addition to the presale. Now, what is
Eternity Chain? Okay, I now it's hitting me. I think Eternity Chain was the one where the guy was teaming up with me to do Wook token. Oh my God! See, I'm not just. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm PizzaT. I get it. I know. But what I do know also is something you might not want to know, and that is the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm stopping right now and get real serious about this thing. The thing. Let's get a little bit of like what I'm talking about here. Eternity Chain, dog. Wook token. So this dude was like, I was in a conference call with one of the guys that worked at Eternity Chain, and this was years ago, before the last bull run. And he found out about me because he knew I was doing custody coin through this other person. And what custody coin is, best way I could explain it is just watch American Dad. I mean, we could watch. I can show you real quick what it is. Okay. Bob. Okay, there's Jerry Garcia. Okay, we're gonna say American Dad. Dad, and you type W Wook. Wook. There it is. I don't know how much of this you're allowed to play, but I'll just skim through it real quick.
Well, going on tour was a dream come true.
See, going on tour is what you do with like a jam band, right? I've been on tour with the Grateful Dead. I've done my own tours. That's kind of my lifestyle. So a lot of times I dip out from YouTube because I'm doing stuff like this. You can watch some of my oldest videos from 2006. I'm going on tour with a band, my own band. And you can see last couple summers, I put up a lot of videos of going on tour with Dead and Company. So moving on, because they're talking about Eternity Chain here. So MrBeast, like I was saying, I'm doing this video because I was on MrBeast. I had a confrontation of sorts with MrBeast this summer, and it's real, dude. He actually took me out of a video that I was in that he used my music, right? He did. This is a fact. He used my music. I started calling him out on it years later, like, where's my shout out, bro? Because I was going back on tour. And so my whole thing was like, you know, I'm a treasure troll. I'm a nice guy too, and like so. What I'm getting at, I don't want to bore you with it, but I love this shit, and so I'm gonna tell you about. So everything's interconnected, right? And everything's one. And if I'm a loser, you're a loser. Like, look at MrBeast. You look like a clown right now, dude. And I look like the cool guy, maybe, or maybe it's the opposite, depending on how you see things. But we're all one, so we're all not cool, and we're all cool. There's no way out of it, bro. So, all right, I could be wrong.
But now
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like kind of shell shocked here as we go further along in this really, really, really amazing. You know, it's the best live stream of all time. So I'm getting at is they're talking about Eternity Chain now in this shit. And I'm like, I know fucking Eternity Chain. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck happened where MrBeast would be backstabbing me? Oh, he's working with the devil. Let me show you right now.
Over, I'll need to think of new dreams and new come trues.
Grilled cheese bros. See you at the fish festival.
What?
See, when you sell grilled cheese at the concerts, that's like the first level of making money. I went right to selling pizzas. It's very difficult, but I made it work every show. Let's go.
Festival.
You gotta go, LC. Camping,
I did skip out on one show to go finish up tie-dyes because I was running out.
artwork, 80,000 people sharing like 10 porta potties.
Okay, dude.
Well, then of course I'm going.
Little cheese, I
Here
love
we go.
you,
Speed
man.
route.
I'm starting to come down.
Sorry, little cheese, but festivals are way out of our price range.
But Mars is going, and Tila and Bill Walton.
Let's just go home and do brother stuff
Bill
there.
Walton's
like wait for our
dead.
parents to die
But
and
yeah,
find
he
out
would
we're money.
be at these shows.
Guess we can't afford the festival.
That's the spirit.
If you don't know who Bill Walton is is a famous basketball star from like the 70s or something, and he loved the Grateful Dead, and he was so fucking tall. So you'd always, if he was at the show, which he was usually at all the shows in the Bay Area, then you would see him, and then they would put the cameras on him, and then put him on the big LED prompters or screens on stage. It was so cool. I actually wrote a song about it. It's called Van Life Girl. Well, it has a little bit about Bill Walton. Bill Walton's in the song, so. And if you're curious about that, all you have to do is type in, if you want to hear that song, you type in, there's Grateful Dead. You can see what I like to do for fun. Okay, PizzaT. You type in Van Life Girl, and you'll hear a song about what we're watching a video on. It's right here. That's Pizza Mike, and it's a really good song. Check it out when you can. It's on my other channel, PizzaT Music. All right, moving on. Get to where what a wook is, dumbass.
You suck at teeny tiny tennis. Big Daddy is the teeny tiny man.
You have to try to escape the room. It's been weeks.
You said take us.
Okay, we're gonna get to where.
Brothers, I got a loan from the Nitrous Mafia.
Nitrous Mafia? You made a brother promise you'd stay away.
Come on, Jeff. We're not really brothers. You and me having the same unshakable bond as
Nitrous
Owen Wilson.
Mafia is real.
Anyway, here's all the bread and cheese.
If you don't know what the Nitrous Mafia is, if you go to like a Fish, String Cheese, or like one of these hippie concerts, I've heard it's bled over into other concerts. Groups of African American men go on tour with the Grateful Dead or Fish, and they sell nitrous. They do. They sell nitrous. And I'm friends with a lot of these people, and I actually sell them a lot of my merchandise, and they'll walk around and wear it, right? They'll walk around, wear this stuff, and, you know, it's what it is. If it wasn't for them buying merchandise, I probably, you know, it's what it is. If I could get rid of it 100%, I would. I'd say no nitrous. Nitrous is bad. It really is. It's bad for the scene. It's bad for the vendors, the peaceful, lovey-dovey grilled cheese vendors, the tie-dye vendors. It's just bad, bad, bad. The reason? Money. Also, it's bad for people. It's addictive and it costs too much. And it started out as like one of those free things that people did at dead shows, and then it got taken over by, in my opinion, slightly gangy type stuff. It sticks out like a sore thumb, and I like making money, and it's hard to make money when all your people have a drug put right in front of them that they can't resist, that's overpriced, that lasts just seconds, and they don't have the money to buy your merchandise or your music or anything because they just spent it all on hippie crack. Not cool. Not cool at all. But I love them. They're nice guys. Don't kill me for saying that, dude. You know, you'd say the same thing if it was messing with your money, but you're going to say this is messing with your money. Well, cool, but guess what? This is my music, bro. So just saying. I already realized I have to have security most places I go. So be it.
I bought with the loan. Oh, crap! What's raided the van? The Nitrous Mafia's gonna...
And I'll make a deal with the Nitrous Mafia. If I had any money and I could make a deal with you to get the fuck out of here and make it more valuable than I would, I'll send you to the White House, bro.
kill me if I don't pay them back. They were very specific about that.
Seems like you got yourself into quite the predicament.
Exactly.
How are the grilled cheese brothers gonna solve this one?
Oh, so now we're brothers again.
You mean that thing I said about not being brothers? Brothers say mean stuff to each other. Dick.
Where's the
You're
wook?
right. I'll go talk to them.
Whew. Just got it covered.
Oh, see, that's what they do. Oh, that's scary.
We're keeping your brother until he works off your debt. What have I done?
Yep, there you go. Where's the wook? Okay, they don't tell you what. They didn't tell you there. It's just a clip from the episode. But in those parking lots, there's not just the Nitrous Mafia. There's also wooks and custies. Custies are like the nerdy, or not just the people that show up for the show that bought a ticket, they got the nice tie-dye, and they walk through the lot to buy stuff off of people. A lot of these people are wooks, right? The wooks, a lot of times the wooks will travel and they have dreadlocks and they look like Chewbacca, right? They like and take a bath. There are different levels of wooks. Now, I'm a custody proud and an enthusiast of the scene and the art, though I get wooked out sometimes, but I call it custody gone wild. So back to Eternity Chain and this. So back when I was making custody coin on Ethereum network, one of the first coins made on the Ethereum network, this dude found out about it and he's like, I want to do Wook token. I was like, oh, and then we got introduced to each other through a friend over Facebook, and we started talking. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make glass pipe Wook token glass pipes and custody coin glass pipes, and we're kind of have a rivalry. And I went to even one of his little online chats and this and that. He's still trying to figure out what his coin was going to do. He's going to try to make it like connect to archive.org or something like that. I don't know. Fast forward, nothing ever happened. And then Eternity Chain, because he's working at Eternity Chain, and they did like with the Muhammad Ali boxing gloves, and they're like supposed to be like the next NFT thing. But I think that whole thing flopped, especially if Coffeezilla is now talking about him. But the dude ghosted me during COVID, right? The Wook token dude, and might have had something to do with the jabby jabs and stuff, like, because you can say I'm like pure maple syrup, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. You can do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck, dude. You can fucking ingest turpentine. I don't give a fuck. Just don't tell me what to fucking do. We're good, bro. And we're good. Moving on. So, okay. So Eternity Chain. So then I started Wook token on Solana with my other friend and kept it going. But then that dude got cooked out too during lockdown. And so Wook token, but I did make a song called Wook token. If you're trying to, I have a song called Custody Coin. And I have a song called, if you just type in Custody Coin, it should pop up. There it is. There's two versions of it. And if you type in Wook token, I don't know if it'll pop up if you just type in Wook token. Yeah, it does. If you type in Wook token, the song comes up. You can see which one you like better. But we're actually going to be relaunching Custody Coin on Solana soon. Not soon, but probably by this summer. And we're going to be launching a Wook token soon too. I'm not going to outsource Wook token or work with anybody else on Wook token. I'm making my own Wook token, bro, and I'm going to keep it under lock and control in my own artistic way. Not by keeping a huge supply like by MrBeast, but just, making the coin in the Telegram group.
Is different about Super is that MrBeast's name was put publicly on the Eternity Chain website. On their investors and partners page, you might be asking, well, which is it? Is he an investor or a partner? And the answer is both. He got into the pre-sale, and the Earn team also claims that he partnered with them for an NFT drop. Supposedly, it was a charity drop and a normal NFT drop. Now, the charity drop specifically did happen in association with one of MrBeast's projects, Team Seas, saying, quote, all proceeds will go towards cleaning up the seas around the world. This was early November 2021. Then the official Team Seas account posted on November 3rd, 2021, quote,
okay, thanks. They're saying OpenSeas. All right, so OpenSeas is an NFT platform where you can like mint NFTs or buy and sell NFTs. I don't know if you can. I think you can make them on there too. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while. And because I go over to SolSea now, the Solana ripoff. So it seems like they're in conjunction with this other thing called Team Seas, and they're trying to say we're going to clean up the ocean. It's real expensive to clean up the ocean, especially when you're, the way you're getting the money. You gotta sell the tokens so you have a bunch of money too. Because you're not gonna just do something for nothing, right?
What an awesome crypto collaboration in support of the team. Then the CEO of Eternity Chain, Nick Rose, confirms in Telegram that the drop is supported by MrBeast, saying Earn and ETH tokens will be accepted for the charity auction, which was slated to last 2 months. Now, the reason I'm sharing all of this is because 1 month into this 2-month charity auction on November 30th, 2021, the Rocket Fund or Beast Fund or whatever you want to call it starts selling huge amounts of this Earn token. Allegedly, they sold over $2 million, while the charity itself was still going on.
That would destroy it. And okay, so if he would have held it, it would have, because if once it starts, people start selling and they could see, oh, that was MrBeast wallet that sold, then everybody's going to sell, dude. So he just destroyed a charity. My question is this: how much money did you make from YouTube that year? Did you really need to destroy a charity? Like, what was it? So you could get your candy bar company up and running? Poisoning people, allegedly?
Now, I know that sounds horrible. It looks horrible. It is horrible. Although I have to tell you, personally, I don't think this was a master plan to pump a coin with a charity auction. If it was the plan, it was a bad one because the NFT auction was ultimately a flop. But do I also think it doesn't matter because regardless of your intentions, selling tokens within a month of your 2-month charity auction is wrong, stupid, and unethical? Yes, I
yeah, that's for sure. It's wrong, stupid, unethical, yeah.
I think that as well. Because in case you forgot, MrBeast is the charity guy whose name is on the website. It isn't a fund. It isn't a crypto rocket fund. It's MrBeast's branding. I even asked the Earn team about this, saying, quote, why did y'all list MrBeast instead of Rocket Fund in your partners' investors? Was that discussed? They say, quote, we listed him, MrBeast, as a partner, and quote, yes, they accepted that. So according to the Earn team, MrBeast knew or should have.
Steve Smith on Chatterbait and made 1,000. Is that something I can? Is that a way I can make $1,000 on Chatterbait? I'm trying to find ways to get more money, buy more Litecoin.
Have known that his name was on the line for this investment and partnership, and yet this fund, his fund, whatever you want to call it, sold tokens 1 month after starting a 2-month NFT auction for charity. To be fair again, though, it's hard to oversell how bad this NFT auction did. I have found only one NFT that appears to have sold here.
Whoa.
But the bids were made in the Earn token, which the fund was selling, and the actual sale of the NFT didn't happen until after the fund sold in November 30th. The transfer happened in December 23rd. So of course, I went to MrBeast directly to answer this and see if there was some more context they could provide. There was no response.
Hey, I'm just going to try something. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I don't give a fuck, as you can tell, but I'm trying to I also do give a fuck. I'm just crazy. So can everybody just take a moment to hit the like button? Oh, everybody already did. Never mind. All right, let's go.
Response other than the statement we've already read from MrBeast that he did not control the trading. Although again, that isn't a really satisfying answer because we've established MrBeast would sometimes direct what to buy and sell to this fund, like CryptoPunks. Personally, like I said, I don't think this was a pre-planned scheme. But regardless of intentions, if you're the charity guy, you support a charity, it flops while your fund makes millions of dollars in profits because it's selling the same Earn token people could bid on the charity with, that just is awful. And you should feel awful about it. Look,
agreed.
Now I want to move on from that to talking about our final token, XCAD. This is a token you may remember from our investigation.
Told you, it's the one where creators can make money, which YouTube would never go for. I said that in multiple videos back in the day.
Into MrBeast's business partner,
I think it is.
KSI. But unlike KSI, MrBeast was not promoting it a lot on Twitter. In fact, the only reason we know MrBeast was in the presale is that there were several articles about it, bragging about that fact. Once again, MrBeast's name was used to promote this instead of the fund itself. And internally to investors, I have to say, this built up a lot of excitement, not just because MrBeast is a huge name, but because XCAD had what's called creator tokens. So the idea to summon...
People get excited, like, since MrBeast is such a big name, right? And that's what I'm talking about. MrBeast he's got another thing coming, because man, I was on your channel, and the internet lasts forever. So you taking me off your channel is a form of energy. And that's the type of douchebag this guy is. It's like he knows that people are trying to pay a bunch of money to get him to support their product, right? So MrBeast knew the way he could try to fucking fuck me the most is by going beyond the shout out, not giving me a shout out, but also by just taking me out of the video like it never happened. Bro, I downloaded that video. It's going on Rumble, BitChute. It's just, it's just what it is. And don't get too for yourself, MrBeast. I'm just a troll. I'm just a troll. I'm a troll. troll. A happy, 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 happy troll. MrBeast, fuck you. I'm a troll. Got on your shop. MrBeast, fuck, fuck. MrBeast. But you're already gay. We know we're gay. We're all gay here. We're hella gay. Gay for life, bro. Steve Smith. How did you know I'm trying to be a Santa at the mall? If you look at my Google search history, like when the FBI comes to look at my Google search history, they're like, so you're trying to become a Santa at the mall? Yeah, and I found out you got to be like 50. That's like when it really starts. And so I'm like 4 years away from that. So, hey, Loki, how are you? A little late to the party.
Investors is that, well, if they're investing, MrBeast and KSI, what if they were ever to launch creator tokens? That
hit
would
me
be
like
massive.
Loki. Come on.
And I bring this up because some people might ask, like, what do these affiliations, how do they impact people buying these projects? And the answer from what I've seen is they actually do impact it
They
quite a
do
lot.
a lot.
Because
I just said that,
people
too.
are
Feel smart like this
anticipating
guy, yeah.
like further involvement, and also the
Exactly.
idea is like
Exactly. They think he's gonna participate and talk about it in his episodes. But really he was just in it to make a quick buck. So quick he did it before the charity was even over, blatantly didn't even care. And then he goes out and he's like, well, I'm going to take PizzaT on my video. Do you really think anybody's watching your stupid ass video from 2017, asshole? Think about that shit. You think I've been watching that video, got to 8.4 million views like years ago and it hasn't moved since. The only way that video's even getting more fucking plays is because my dumbass sends people to see it when I'm giving out my resume. And you fuck that up. But doesn't matter because guess what, dog? I download the video. And I got your energy of taking it off this summer, bro. Which I'm happy did because I found out the thing's all full of fucking pedophilia, allegedly. Elder abuse. That's what I'm saying. It's elder abuse, bro. I'm old. I'm so old my chest hair has gray in it. But lucky for me, I'm old because now I know that I lived this long. Because when you're younger, you don't even know if you're going to make it to this age. Sad but true. You know, I don't know how long I'm going to make it either. You never know. So every time you can take a breath, keep breathing, bro.
not be investing unless they're long-term holders. You can see this in the Telegram chat. It became so common that in the XCAD community, one of the admins says, "Here we go again," another community member asking if there's any possibility of a MrBeast KSI token. And meanwhile, by the way, as that's happening, as the investors are hoping for these creator tokens and that they're imminent, behind the scenes, something entirely different had been happening. Like with Super and Earn, MrBeast's fund sold a lot of their XCAD early in 2021 rather than holding their tokens. And this was surprising.
Which is what crashed my Zilliqa, because I believe it was built on Silica. I could be wrong. This guy. What? Nah, bro. Oliver Bell. Oh my God. So trolling 101. Getting on MrBeast. Yeah, I figured out how to get on MrBeast. Yeah. Lower card level. Way easier. Way easier. But like how I disappear for Dead Tour. I got a show. I got other things more important. But soon here, I have a computer area that will be set up for easily just click play and go an hour a day. Should have made money from it, which I made money before, but then they changed the rules and then there's no money. So I just like fuck, I'm gonna have to do this for fucking how long before I get anything? And then it's like a big question mark if I even will, because they can control the flow of things. YouTube, that is.
To even the founder of XCAD himself, Oliver Bell, who said they told him they were going to do the opposite. He tells me, quote, "Hey, so MrBeast reached out to me during our pre-sale raise. A group was set up with his team, and we had a call with his team, and they said they liked the concept. There was no strings attached to the investment. They did, however, want a lot bigger ticket than what I offered them, which I'm glad I did not fulfill. We discussed not just flipping this token, as this can damage projects if people have decent sized tickets. It was my understanding we were aligned on this. However, after listing to which XCAD performed well, there was heavy dumping from a wallet linked to MrBeast's team. I got in contact with them immediately and asked them why they were selling like this."
See, now I can see why their team did that. We're like, did you see what this guy, PizzaT, did? They're probably even thought to himself, he wasn't on our show. Then they saw that I was. It happened. I don't even want to show the video anymore. the video, the video he stole video, because I don't know. It's what it is. I don't want him to take down his comment, even though I've already screenshot it and done things on it. I'm gonna have my little paper trail as long as I can. They're probably gonna take it off because if they hear this, because they're so vain, like Richard Hart. So damn, like this is how they think within their team. Then of course they'll be like, "Fuck PizzaT." They were saying that. You're watching a channel right now, that MrBeast channel, and his crew is saying, "Fuck PizzaT." Say it louder, bro, because I don't support this shit, bro, and I don't support pedophilia. Amen.
Now, Oliver later claims this discussion about flipping tokens and them being aligned about the fact they're not going to flip these tokens so quickly was with Jason. And apparently, Oliver was so upset about what happened, he DM'd Jimmy directly, quote, explaining his team will ruin his reputation. And look, sorry to be a broken record, but yes, I reached out to Jimmy about this too. And
it's hard to break somebody like Jimmy's reputation. You know what I mean? When you're rich and you're selling your candy bars with perverted names on the titles, really perverted names on the title of the candy. It's called MrBeast, and there's alleged pedophilia going in chats with his best friends. Friends, I don't know, allegedly. Just hearing gossip. Wow. Immediately take that shit off the shelves. I have kids, take that shit off the shelves. It's nasty. Take all MrBeast candy bars off the shelf. Cancel MrBeast. Everybody pull up the old videos from when we first started. Let's help do a diagnostic on the stuff that's cancelable, extreme racism from his old videos. All right, let's go.
And once again, there was no reply besides the statement we read earlier. It's worth mentioning that I asked Oliver for proof of this message about ruining relationships, and he said the message had been deleted on Telegram. So who you believe here is up to you. Oliver
I forgot who I believe. Yep.
Also says, quote, I don't think Jimmy has a bad heart or is a bad person.
All right. No. Okay, that's one thing we disagree about.
I think he has genuine interest in the crypto space, but I think...
No, I don't think so. I think he's wrong about that too.
The team that handles his crypto is completely clueless.
No, I think I disagree with that. I think they completely have clues, and they fucking rode your ass. You built something for them to fucking... It was like a pump and dump ready for them just to... All they had to do was just stand there, show their face, make a bunch of money, then dump on your ass, dude. They had a clue 100%. I wouldn't even call it clue. They had the fucking blueprint. And you fell for it, and they fucked your project. Just like they try to fuck my YouTube channel. But guess what? I didn't vote for Trump, but Trump won, bitch. And he probably sucks fucking fat ass himself. This whole fucking crazy shit. But same time, if he's electing my boy JFK and some freedom of speech stuff, and there's a possibility that I can speak more freely on here, and I don't have to I can have my body, my choice. As a man, there's only one choice for my body that I could really do, which is what you try to inject into my shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to get injected by P. Diddy or Fauci.
And here, on this last point, I have to disagree with Oliver. I don't think that Jimmy's crypto team is clueless. I think they saw an opportunity to make
millions. Amen. The Coffeezilla and I are like one, bro. That's why I'm like, you need to start live streaming because you're just as smart as these guys too. And once you get over to sickness too, you can be more animated. Take your shirt off. I can take my shirt off now.
With MrBeast's valuable brand, and they took it, and they did make millions of dollars. And along the way, they did some things that were shady. Whether or not you think they were also illegal is probably going to be shaped by our unanswered questions and where you fill in those gaps. For example, do you think MrBeast knew about the selling that was going on May 12th for the super token? Why did he make that tweet? And then
of course he did, because he has a tight-knit clique, right? The same clique that was like got in a little circle this summer and we're like, what are we going to do about this PizzaT thing? Is it real? Yeah, it's real. Cut him out of the video. I'm over at a groupie's house getting freaky, and I'm like, check out this MrBeast thing because she got kids, and he cut it out. Fool, I was using that. Well, I already got laid, so I didn't really need whatever.
Do you think MrBeast knew about the charity auction and the selling that was happening on November 30th?
And I rarely get laid, so if there's any single women out there that want to have a monogamous relationship, I'm ready for love.
Do you think Oliver Bell...
The open relationships, it's not going to happen because we don't have enough money for STD tests on the regular.
DM'd MrBeast and told him his crypto team would ruin his reputation? And if so, was that ignored? I hate to leave so many unanswered questions here, but
Bro, you're going to leave us hanging. I can tell. I'll fill in the gaps, bro.
I warned you, this was a complicated story. And a big part of the problem is the guy at the center of this story cannot or will not give more than a heavily lawyered statement through a spokesman who's a crisis management consultant. And let me just say, it's also frustrating that this statement takes zero accountability. Despite the fact MrBeast's team knew every major allegation that we're laying out here today, there is no mention of selling while MrBeast was tweeting about Super Token. There's no mention of them selling tokens a month after they partnered with a 2-month charity auction. And because of that, this statement feels very hollow. I think to MrBeast and probably to his fund, maybe this is just business, you know? They set out to make a lot of money and they made a lot of money. What's the problem, right? This is America. They might think this is the biggest MrBeast nothing burger since MrBeast Burger. But look, honestly, I'd agree with them if they had done this crypto stuff without using MrBeast's name. But they want to have their cake and eat it too.
Very true. Exactly. And I want my cake and eat it too. So I'm just putting a spotlight on this because there's more to MrBeast than him just being a crypto scammer, okay? Way more. There's way more than him being, having that guy that had the pedophilia allegedly, that was, right-hand man allegedly to MrBeast, right? There's more than that. There's something even bigger going on, and I'm going to be the next level of Coffeezilla. And I believe maybe it was Jesus or Muhammad that brought me here today because I love them all. Something brought me here today to tell you this message. MrBeast is going through his old videos. He probably already paid his inside Deep Beast staff, the Deep Beast staff. I told you, he's getting them to go through every video from day one and cut out anything that is perceived as racist, slightly pedophilia, definitely, like I said, racist, violence, promoting bullying, a whole slew of things. He's cutting that stuff out. How do I know? This is allegedly, but how do I know about this? And I'm in this allegedly. I know for one instance, it's not allegedly, it's a fact. He cut me out and he threw in something, subscribe if you're, he said something about being racist or not racist. Cut that little piece out too. Subscribe if you're not racist. So if you don't subscribe because you don't like the video, that means you're racist. So he's like almost like a chain letter, something where it's like putting guilt on you. That was cut out of the video too. So I have this substantial fact of him going through his old videos and cutting stuff out. He might have wanted to cut me out for multiple reasons. There was no real reason to cut me out, right? Except for me talking shit to him last summer and asking for my shout out. And so you could say, yeah, he has the right to do whatever he wants. But we just went through, we've been doing this for like an hour of just shadiness upon shadiness upon shadiness. You saw me try MrBeast candy bar. Almost died, it felt like. I was probably for sure going to live. I lived. But it felt like death, bro. It felt horrible. And it's awful. So I'm just trying to say that I really don't even give a shit anymore. Like, I just want to do this video. Oh, will this guy hurry up and be done?
This fund trades on MrBeast's name, as we've seen.
Exactly.
They get in pre-sales based on his name.
Exactly.
He tweets from his public account.
Yeah.
And they're putting his name publicly on projects' websites instead of a fund.
With his
but
picture.
When things go south, suddenly, MrBeast, what? No, no liability. Just because he's not sitting there physically pressing the buttons.
Some people probably think MrBeast is still part of XCAD. They're still sitting on that token.
I don't think that's the way it works. Look, I want to close with the...
That was one token I researched, and I was like, maybe I should. And I was like, nah, dude, it's over. First off, nah, there's no way. Then I saw that it was on Zilliqa, and then I was like, YouTube won't even let you do it. So MrBeast has to know that you just can't do that. It just would never work. So he was purely in it to just get some extra money for him and his bros, and dumped on projects. Really not cool.
Final part of this CryptoPunks podcast we showed you earlier, because in many ways, I think it's a microcosm of this story. Obviously, I have to say, I'm not making any comments or judgments about the guy who's suing me, who's also in this clip. That's just coincidence. I am only talking about MrBeast's reaction. Because as MrBeast is talking about Gary V's great CryptoPunks call, there's a moment when the co-host says, hey, maybe instead of Gary Vee being a genius, maybe it's just the call itself that makes the market. And MrBeast kind of defends it. He says, no, that was in February. CryptoPunks didn't pop until the summer. And, I never talked about CryptoPunks until this very moment.
Can I ask you guys a question? When Gary does that call with all these billionaires and 8 months or a year later, everybody's like, Gary was right again.
Yeah.
Is it possible that he's right because of the call? Do you know what I'm saying?
I think about that a lot.
Dude, he has all these billionaire market makers in the thing. He makes the call.
You think about that a lot. Yeah, the answer is yeah. That's what it happens even with the small ones. You want to get as many people that like to have a bunch of meme coins to hear about your new project, and hopefully get a bunch of them to jump in. Now the problem with this though too is most of those people are in it to pump and dump. That's what's going on real quick with a lot of these meme projects. Stuff is just like they'll be like 49ers versus the Packers coin or whatever, just for and people just have a coin that will last for the night. And every time it seems like when the 49ers will get a touchdown, people buy the coin, and then if they start to lose, they'll sell it or something stupid, And so a meme will come out, something in the media, and it has a little lifespan, and the coins will last. And so if you can make a cool coin and get your people that are into it, they'll start jumping into it. But those be the ones that jump out the fastest too. And you'll get a lot of Nigerians that jump in and get the little $2 bags right from the get-go. And so if you see a lot of people making artwork, then you're kind of like got people really invested in it, and they want to keep going for the long haul. Like with Harry Potter, Obama Sonic 10 Inu, there's quite a few people that love it a lot and will keep putting out merchandise for it. And I'm one of those people. And I have my own crypto too, and I know not to. Like I told people, I don't really care if the contract's locked or not. I don't really care this or that. I'm just like, well, of course my contract on my latest coin is locked, but I don't want to get a bunch of people in it that don't really care about my music or care about my project or me putting my art on the blockchain, because they're just here just to sell it. They might not even look at my website. They might not even look at my website. They might not even listen to my music. They might not even go to a show. And I'm trying to have crypto that has it could take my whole life to get to function the way I want to function with my music and art, and so gotta be careful because crypto's just not about this MrBeast side of it where the rich people just get way richer.
Makes the market. By the way, you look around at all the punk owners a year later and you're like, damn, it's all the same motherfuckers that were on the call.
No, because bro, there's 10,000 punks and there's only like 30 of us in the call. We can only own and do so much. There's still an entire market that's gonna happen regardless.
I can tell you, I don't think what, because that was all back like early February. Things didn't pop off till later, and every NFT project was popping off, not just punks.
I mean, make no mistake. Like having such influential people involved in projects, it can't hurt the ability for the project to work. You know what I'm saying?
95% of those people didn't even mention it. You know what I mean? I've never talked about it publicly.
Yeah, but that last part isn't quite true. The reason we're all here is MrBeast tweeted about CryptoPunks the same day he bought them back in February of 2021. That's how we found his wallet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He goes around and scrubs stuff. He probably would take that down too. So you gotta get screenshots of these shady motherfuckers.
Now know someone else was involved too, and I would apply the same level of scrutiny to many of the investments we've talked about. Was it the genius of Jason Williams, MrBeast, or this fund that made them tens of millions of dollars? Maybe. Or was it the fact that the name they brought to the table was MrBeast, one of the most influential and valuable brands in the world? And that's what got them the great deals. That's what got them a bunch of eyeballs. That's what made it so valuable to have his name on these websites. And maybe that's what made the market. Ultimately, I think it's for you to decide.
Guilty. All right, have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. That was fun. I had a great time with you guys.